Welcome to the Forestry, where trucks claw up slopes that shouldn't be climbable, and every turn is a test of control. Paired with roaring pro-grade saws, this is where engineering walks the edge. People think felling is brute force, but it's pure measurement. That strap is a choker managing the swing the moment the top breaks free. Taglines control rotation, the crane takes the slack, and the sawyer times every cut with precision under massive tension. Major respect for arborists takes real skill and nerves of steel. A road? Not anymore. After a brutal downpour, it's a mud pit. The timber truck battles through, but traction fails. Bam! It tips hard, and those neatly stacked logs become scattered chaos. Behold the mighty Peterbilt 359, a chrome beast roaring defiance at the rise of EVs. With its 346 cat engine pulsing raw power, this diesel titan stands as a tribute to the glory days of trucking. Ready to dive into its fascinating legacy? This isn't driving, it's survival on 6 wheels. The Iveco 6x6 grinds through knee-deep mud, each axle clawing for grip while the load shifts behind. One wrong throttle, and it's game over. Watching this kind of control and chaos reminds you, skill beats horsepower when the forest fights back. Finland's timber industry still masters one of nature's oldest transport systems, the river. Along the Pielisjoki in Joensuu, massive log rafts glide downstream, guided by skilled pilots. It's a scene blending tradition and efficiency, where water becomes the conveyor belt of forestry, moving resources sustainably through the heart of Finland.
Well, there, where they will now. See, that's how.
That front tractor is giving everything it has, but the second one pushing is the real game changer. Heavy timber, brutal terrain, traction gone, it's pure teamwork between man and machine. These drivers know every bump and bend of this trail by heart, and you can see it in every move. They say boys never outgrow their toys. This proves it. A fully functional live steam logging locomotive, hand-built and hauling real timber across bridges and switchbacks like a childhood fantasy gone full throttle. Smoke, steel, and pure engineering joy on rails. Who needs a theme park when you've got this? That LKT-81 turbo is doing what almost no machine can, dragging a wall of timber up terrain that would stop a truck cold. Those chained tires bite like steel claws, every inch a battle between traction and gravity. The driver's timing is razor sharp, balancing torque, weight, and slope like pure art. In this beautiful fusion of tradition and technology, the power of horses complements the precision of the Palms grapple loader. This balanced approach brings efficiency while reducing environmental impact, proving that sustainable forestry methods are still as effective as ever. A daring move, a heavy truck pulled by a tractor inches across a fragile, narrow bridge. One misstep could spell disaster. Will they make it, or will the bridge crumble under the pressure? When the terrain says no, the MAN TGX 510 Hydrodrive says, "Try me." With its advanced traction system, it powers through mud and uneven forest trails, like it owns them. Every rotation of its wheels speaks of strength and control, slow, steady, and unstoppable, no matter how rough the path gets. Watching that yarder drag a massive turn uphill is enough to make your palms sweat. Every rotation of that drum looks like it's flirting with the limit of steel. Yet the operator never flinches. Years in the Oregon hills taught him to trust the carriage, the cables, and his instincts. That's real courage. The Kirovets K701 roars from St. Petersburg, Russia, a beast built for heavy-duty tasks. With its powerful YMZ diesel engine and rugged transmission, this giant dominates fields and work sites, delivering unmatched pulling strength and unstoppable performance in the toughest conditions. On a fog-soaked mountain road like this, there's zero margin for sloppy judgment. One bad call on weight shift or brake timing, and a loaded rig can backfall just like a miscut tree. These MB tracks held the line because the drivers read the lean, kept space to react, and chose control over speed. Safety wins every time. Balancing torque, brake heat, and shifting weight at once, one mistake and gravity wins. Keeping that timber steady on a foggy downhill like this is pure operator mastery. This isn't just a truck, it's a legend on wheels. The T659 Kenworth climbs out of Rangitikis hills like it owns the terrain. Loaded with monster logs, its engine growls with authority. Every gear shift moves tons of timber with ease. A beautiful brute built to dominate the bush. There's something humbling about watching a man test gravity with a car like this. One bad yank and the whole setup turns into a launch ramp. He makes it look almost controlled. But that's chaos. You can't fake, only survive, learn from, and try again.
Chain snap.
No trail, no mercy. That John Deere 640H bites into the hillside like it owns the mountain. Timber chained tight, engine screaming in low gear. This is raw forestry muscle. One slip, and it's all over. But with the right hands, it climbs like it was born there. Conquering steep slopes and razor-sharp turns, timber truck drivers steer with the precision of ace pilots. Their rigs glide through treacherous terrain, turning chaos into mastery. Witness unmatched skill in action. Imagine driving through scenic roads with the towering trees surrounding you, while the trucks in the Chernchich convoy effortlessly navigate the twists and turns towards Seaburg. A beautiful landscape view every day. Now that's the kind of job you want. Snow, slope, and 40 tons of timber? No problem for the Volvo FH16 750. With 750 horsepower from its 16.1-liter inline-six and 3,550 Newton-meters of torque, it climbs icy roads like they're nothing. The Effer crane arm loads with surgical precision. This isn't trucking, it's domination in whiteout. The Peterbilt 359 Classic dominates the logging roads, hauling a mountain of timber with brute force. Its twin stacks bellow, its engine roars. This beast was built for the long haul. No terrain too rough, no load too heavy. Just pure trucking power. Meet the Caterpillar 309CR, compact, clever, and brutally efficient. With a grapple and saw combo up front, it slices branches up high, then scoops the mess in one smooth motion. No climbing, no cleanup crews, just non-stop productivity. This is what a smarter workday looks like. When the forest floor turns to soup, the Valmet 830.1 keeps moving. 9 tons of muscle clawing through the mud like it owns the place. Its balance, traction, and sheer pulling power make rough terrain look easy. This isn't just a forwarder, it's a survivor built for chaos. The Komatsu 865 is built for extreme conditions. Deep snow, freezing cold, and rugged terrain. Nothing stops this beast. With 193 kN of pulling force, it powers through effortlessly, stacking logs with precision. Winters in Maine hit hard, but so do the folks who live there. Come fall, it's go time. Deep in the forest, saws roar and skidders drag giants through the snow. You can almost smell the pine and feel the chill. It's not just logging, it's a way of life, prepping warmth one log at a time. Amidst the misty forest, a skilled logger takes on the ultimate challenge of tree felling. With each precise cut, the colossal ancient tree trembles, a powerful clash of man versus nature. Witness the art, precision, and raw strength that define this dangerous yet majestic craft. Winter woods don't scare the John Deere 1110E. With 156 horsepower and 11 tons of payload, it dominates frozen terrain using a full-time four-wheel drive system. Its advanced hydraulics and rugged crane arm turn snow-covered chaos into clean timber stacks. Cold? Yes. Slowed down? Never. "80 feet off the ground, balancing on ropes, holding a roaring chainsaw. This isn't landscaping, it's survival. Every cut must be perfect, every move calculated. Tree climbers like this are the silent stuntmen of forestry. One wrong step, there's no second take."
Beautiful.
50-degree slope? No problem. The LogChamp LC550, teamed with the TMAR 86-inch grapple, makes cable logging feel like precision surgery. While skidders sit out, this beast flies timber through the sky with zero fuss. Big logs, brutal terrain. This setup redefines what's possible in modern steep slope logging. Hold onto your seats as this loaded logging truck fights its way up a treacherous dirt hill. The weight is immense, the terrain unforgiving. Two bulldozers work tirelessly to pull it forward, inch by inch, with every slip threatening disaster. Can they conquer gravity, or will it win?